Okay, welcome back to another video. This is our anniversary trip video. It's our 10-year anniversary this year. December 31st is going to be our 10-year anniversary, and we decided that we were going to go on a trip. Forgetting even like the initial planning that went into the trip, our first thing that we settled on as a solid plan was going to New York. Everything was ready for us to go to New York. COVID has been getting worse. In New York especially, cases are really on the rise. We could still go to New York, but it's probably not the safest thing for us to go out and do a bunch of stuff that aren't Broadway shows there because we don't want to catch COVID. So we did what we still think is the smart thing to do, and we canceled our trip to New York. And we've spent the last couple of days just kind of looking up alternatives to do. Since we weren't going to New York, we kind of went in the opposite direction with the trip. You said, you know what, instead of going to like big city, going to a really busy place, let's go to somewhere a little bit smaller. The final decision we made, which is where we're driving to right now, is to go to Little Rock, Arkansas. We found a cool looking bed and breakfast there, so we can take it easy there for a few days. Right now we are on the road. We're doing a somewhat scenic route to get down to Little Rock, but we'll get there this evening in our hotel. And yeah, so this is our anniversary video, so let's get on the road. We'll be at our hotel in a few hours.
Here we are, on the edge of mystery. We long for a life of new discovery. Focus our eyes on the journey, stepping into the unknown.
Okay, so we just had our afternoon stop for some coffee, and we stopped at the Fort Smith Coffee Company, and it was so cute. I think it's in a historic building. Like, looks like it used to be a garage or something.
Yeah, it has a garage door that goes up.
Yeah, and we got some great stuff. I got some soap, some goat's milk soap, and I got this cinnamon streusel latte, which is one of their holiday drinks, and it's delicious. And
is it good?
Yeah, it's fantastic. And Daniel got some coffee, and now we're back out on the road.
Here we go, dive into the great unknown. Has stories waiting to be told.
So during our visit to Little Rock, Arkansas, we are going to be staying in a hotel called the Empress, which is a little bed and breakfast located in what used to be the Hornibrook Mansion. This is an absolutely beautiful historic mansion from the 1800s. It was built in 1888. It's described as one of the best examples of Victorian architecture in the state of Arkansas, and actually in this like whole part of the United States. There's a whole story that goes along with the building of this mansion, but it was originally built by James Hornibrook, and then the owners who own it right now have owned it since 1994. It has many unique architectural features, such as a divided stairway, a 3.5-story cornered tower, and a stained glass skylight. But yeah, right now we are getting ready to go. We're going to head down to Hot Springs National Park. The goal of this weekend is to leisure, but today it's supposed to be in the 70s, so we're going to drive down there, take advantage of the beautiful weather, and see Hot Springs. And then I think probably the rest of the weekend we're going to be taking it easy. So yeah, let's get on the road. Let's go down to Hot Springs.
Hot Springs, Arkansas. And we're kind of walking down like the main road, but on either side of us is the Hot Springs National Park. And we're gonna go up and do a hike up to the top of this kind of tall hill. So you just saw, so we were inside the Forsyth Baths, which is now the National Park headquarters here, and it's a museum, and basically you know how the baths were set up, and they really only closed like in the 60s and 70s.
Right.
Oh, I went to that wax museum down there when I was 12. But we're not going to go there today because it was weird and creepy back then, and I can't imagine what it's like now.
Probably even weirder now.
Here we go. Dive into the great unknown. Has stories waiting to be told. The earth is bursting with color. Our hearts are open wide. The stars glow in wonder. We are so alive. We're not ever slowing down. We're chasing.
Okay, I gotta ask, how are you feeling?
Well, Daniel made us park at the top of the hill because he didn't want to pay for parking. And I said, let's just go park somewhere else. And he was like, no, just park at the top of the hill. Which was fine when we had to come down the hill. But then we had to go back up the hill. And then we had to come down the hill. Now we're about to start this hike that is up the hill. And then we'll have to come back down.
You breathing a little heavy there?
And then we'll have to go back up the hill to get to our car.
Okay, run that by me again.
Up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill.
I'm doing fine. I don't know what she's talking about. It's like 70 degrees outside and cloudy. It's like,
It is nice.
it's absolutely fine. We're gonna have a good time.
Waving goodbye to our worry, so we run wild and free. We're not ever slowing down. We're chasing down the dreams we found over the rivers and mountains, deep in the heart of the sea. We know adventure is calling, so we run wild and free. Wild and free. Wild and free.
We made it.
Okay, how was that walk? Do you
That was
feel
fun.
Do you feel accomplished?
Yeah, I feel good.
Okay. Did you regret it in the middle of it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you regret it now though?
No.
You feel good.
Yeah.
Love it. What are we doing now?
Hopefully we're gonna get some food so
Yeah.
we don't like collapse.
Yeah. Well, we woke up to freezing temperatures this morning. Not going to feign surprise because we knew it was going to be cold. Didn't know it was going to be snowing though. As far as we can tell from the weather map, it's going to start snowing here a little bit later, but our route home will be mostly clear as long as we leave in a fairly timely manner. So we're about to head downstairs and have some breakfast at the hotel and then get on the road.